Many entrepreneurs are working harder than ever, but still wondering why their income isn't where they want it to be. There's a ceiling that almost every service provider hits, usually somewhere around the same revenue number month after month. The reality is that effort alone doesn't build profitable and sustainable businesses. A good strategy does. And they assume the answer is to work harder. The reality is that effort alone doesn't build a profitable or sustainable business. Your strategy does. Hi, I'm Antionette, your MBA sales and revenue coach who turned an unexpected layoff into multiple streams of income in a business that doesn't rely on one way to get paid. What felt devastating at the time became the catalyst for something better. Welcome back. Today we're talking about something that's absolutely critical if you want your business to grow and actually make money. We're going to do three things today. We're going to break down how to calculate your profit. We're going to uncover hidden revenue opportunities you might be leaving on the table. And we're going to create a plan to increase your bottom line. First things first. You are in business to make money, to generate revenue, and to make a profit. I know some of us want to give back. We are so passionate about what we do. We want to serve, and I love that. But if your business isn't making money, you don't really have a business. You have an expensive hobby, and that's the reality. So let's start with profit. We all know that cash flow is king, and you need cash to keep your business afloat. If you have a solid sales system, you should be generating money consistently in your business. That's how you scale, that's how you grow, that's how you build your team and increase your capacity. And that's how you're able to reinvest back into your business and pay yourself well. Profit isn't complicated, but it's essential to understand. So let's get to the formula. Profit equals your revenue less your expenses. This is also how most financial institutions determine if your business is truly profitable. Here are a few things that you need to know now. Revenue is top line, the total money coming into your business. Profit is what you actually take to the bank after you pay yourself, cover your expenses, and pay taxes. And one of the fastest ways to increase your profit is to raise your prices by charging your worth. Because increasing profit is really a two-part strategy. You have to increase your revenue while also being intentional about your expenses. Value your time and your expertise while simultaneously minimizing your expenses. Now let's talk about revenue opportunities you might be leaving on the table. I want to first start by saying that when it comes to the money in your business, a lot of it comes down to your mindset and your personal relationship with money. Although we're not going to dive into money mindset today, we are going to touch on it a little bit because some of us are operating from a scarcity mindset. We're afraid to charge our worth because we think if we raise our prices, no one will buy. But high ticket clients pay for transformation and not time. They pay for results. So you want to focus on the transformation your service provides, not just the hours you put in. Another place entrepreneurs typically leave money on the table is by over-delivering without being paid for it. You spend hours preparing, doing behind-the-scenes client work, and providing extra coaching calls the client didn't pay for. And while providing a great client experience is important, you have to make sure you're getting compensated for the work you do. Otherwise, you're self-sabotaging your business. So before we even talk about your offers or your pricing, let's look at where the real money lives. And that's showing up on a sales call and having the conversations that actually convert into sales. Some service providers call them discovery calls, while others call them consultations. But essentially, this is where you communicate the value of your offer, speak to the transformation, and set clear expectations with the potential client. If you're not having enough sales conversations, the problem may not be the offer itself. It might be your marketing, messaging, or positioning. We also need to talk about features versus transformation. Here's what you need to know. High ticket clients pay for two things: transformation and speed. The bigger the offer, the bigger the result they expect. Your marketing should help your clients see themselves working with you. They should be able to imagine the results, the experience, and the transformation you provide. Pricing is another place where money gets left behind. If you want to attract high-ticket clients who pay in full, you have to position yourself as a premium service provider, someone who delivers real value and expertise. Stop undervaluing your work. Value-based pricing is about reflecting the transformation you deliver, not chasing short-term sales. It's also about positioning yourself as the expert in your industry. You want to be known for one thing. When your messaging is clear, you attract the right clients and leave less money on the table. As a sales coach, I focus on teaching service providers, coaches, and consultants how to eliminate financial insecurities and build the systems to start making sales. That's what I teach, that's what I talk about, that's what I know. And I don't try to be everything to everyone because that confuses the prospect. When you specialize and own your niche, you make it easier for clients to say yes and for your business to grow. So today, we broke down how to calculate your profit, uncover hidden revenue opportunities that are hiding in plain sight, and created a plan to increase your bottom line. At the end of the day, it comes down to 4 things: understanding your cash flow, charging for the transformation you deliver, driving consistent sales, and positioning yourself as a premium expert. Generating profit isn't something that happens overnight. It's the result of making intentional decisions about your pricing, offers, positioning, and sales strategy. In the next episode, we're going to talk about the mindset shifts that allow entrepreneurs to charge more, grow their revenue, and operate like the CEO their business requires.